38, connector 1, 10,
So, without a doubt, we got some changes we need to make. And we got some things we gotta fix. Alright, we gotta get that dome pressure acting right. We got the windshield we gotta replace. On the road again. I'm just on the road again. It is 91 degrees outside. And we're on the road again. Looking for a catfish windshield. I've always wondered if we could steer like an electric power steering pump out of one of these cars and make it work. Oof. Oof. Not that windshield. Oh, not Rhonda. Yeah, old Dodge. They're making room. Oh, dude, is that a Dyson?
Barrel intake with an Edelbrock, dude. It's a goddamn race truck.
Look at the Mopar.
Mopar Performance, baby.
Old Edelbrock.
Hot rod.
Take that home.
I don't need that junk.
I don't need that junk. Good shop fan in there. What do they want for the Roomba? I see the catfish. This is a different one. Oh my God. Look at that piece of junk. Oh, girl. That's my new windshield in the mud bog over here. Me and Chuck got to work. Got this hood off. Got the windshield wiper cowling cover off. And then I noticed something I should have known. It's too good to be true. Okay, well, this windshield's not gonna be usable.
Blame me for it since I scratched it first.
On to the next. You know we can't help ourselves. We gotta look around. I think I threw it in the thing. What the hell is that? Oh, that's funny. It says, they got a sticker in here, it says stupid kills, and then the car is literally, you know. Oh, look at this. Oh, dude, they were racing this hot rod. The window, or the door was gutted. I don't know about racing, but y'all know what I mean. For money right here, I think these are those. They were doing hood rat stuff in this, clearly, as you're about to see on the passenger rear quarter panel. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Does it say anything? Yeah, they got a bunch of funny ones. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this thing was gutted. They were hot rodding it. Oh wow, they're hot rodding too hard and fast. I'm hitting them a nice pole right here. Oh wow, look at it, broke the rotor, brake rotor. There it is. You know what it was? It was the racing stripes. Made it too fast. Probably tried to target a crowd or something and then just ran off.
Better condition.
Oh my God. V6. Oh, look at those hot rod orange panels there. Somebody already done sealed this bag up. Oh, it was silver like mine. Windshield's cracked. Right in the center. Well, if you need trunk glass, they got it. A what?
A 14mm socket. It'll be the chrome socket on my set.
We found something, boys. Chuck and I always start by taking the front clip off, all the rads and fans and everything, and then we get down to the intake, pop the intake off, fuel rails and whatnot. This gives us access to the transmission bolts, and then you can get the rest of the bolts from the bottom and the side, and we forgot wrenches, so one bolt took us like an hour to do. Other than that, it was 34 minutes. Whew. Alright boys, I am struggling here. It was hot out there. It was so hot. There's no wind down there because it's got these big berms around the place. AC system wasn't evacuated, so all the Freon and stuff was just kind of lingering while we're in the heat of battle. And Chuck about passed out, started getting sick. I started getting sick after, down to the last transmission bolt, and I can't get it. So we told the loader guy there, say, hey man, give that thing a jimmy jangle for us so we can get to that last bolt. Oh, he did. He pulled that car right off the stands. Gave it the jimmy jangle we needed. We got that last bolt out. Now we got 6.2 liter up in the bed of the truck on a tire.
For sale, not on sale.
Yeah, there you go. For sale, not on sale. I like
the
that.
heads.
Yeah, he's gonna keep the heads. I'm probably gonna buy the block and stuff off them, to be real. But we gotta do a little bit of recharging here. Get our Sonic on. $32 for 2 meals. Unreal. It's hard out here for a pimp. We brought this block back, and these are my favorite. The ones that are just grimy, greasy, oil leaks everywhere. Because you know what? That means somebody kept putting oil in it. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for unmolested and unknowledgeable owners that just gave up on it for whatever reason. Now, there is a reason why the previous owner gave up on this. Alright, let's bust these heads off, see what we're dealing with here. Oh, that fan feels so good. Where was this earlier? Give it to me. Okay. She's a dirty girl, but I'm not seeing nothing I hate, you know? The oil pickup tube, the O-ring was split on it. Now, I don't know if these newer vehicles will even start if they sense zero oil pressure. I don't know, it may just shut off. I have no clue, but somebody gave up on it, and I think that is why. So yeah, she dirty, but she gonna do just fine. We got some things we need to fix, and we got some things we want to improve. So let's get to it. One of the first things we want to improve is we want to be able to make more than 2 passes in a 5-hour period. That's going to require us to get this generator out of the garage, do a little oil change on it, come up with a way that I could pick that thing up by myself without throwing out my back and getting it in the bed of the truck. So I got a couple ideas with this here wood laying around. Maybe a little bit of Char's help. Right, Char? Appreciate it, buddy. Next thing we're gonna do, take this thing, clean it out, turn it into like a go box. So when I'm going to the track, everything in there is what I need. My tire inflator, pressure gauge, maybe some extension cords for fans. We got one fan, but we're gonna need some more fans because I wanna be able to cool off, you know, quick. Not only the car, but also myself if I want. We're gonna clean up, start working on that. Alright, so got our temp gun, rags, like 4 cans of brake clean, extension cord, extension splitter, tire inflator, 2 batteries for that, and down the bottom is a mini battery charger. It does really well, surprisingly. I think I got it for like 15 bucks, but it definitely does the trick. Whew. It is hot out here. You gotta stay hydrated out in these parts. Alright, well, that's some of the things I wanted to get done. Now we need to go and work on the dome pressure in the car, but I got the windshield replacement people coming out. Just went through my insurance company. They didn't even ask me any questions. So, it just said, what happened to the window? And I selected an option that said object hit window. So that's what happened. The engine hit the window. It's true. And they said okay. So we're gonna replace it. Pretty sweet. It's finally kind of cooled off out here. Sun went down a little bit. Wasn't trying to die out here. Let's get this dome pressure dialed. Need to let this unit run. Back here, set our regulator to 100 psi. I think I got a tail light out. Some things came with the car. Alright, so 80, 90, okay, we'll go over that. So it's like 99 right now. I'm gonna just let it run for a little bit. Gets that fuel going through them injectors and helps the battery out too. Alright. Good, and shut her down, turn her back on. Turn the dome pressure on in a second. Alright, P term 10, I term 30, D term 0, target rate limiter at 15 psi a second, fixed pressure at your fixed pressure, and let's test it. Alright, we're going to turn our sensors on, bring this laptop down here so we can be down here. We got it data logging. Okay. Turn on dome pressure. Sounds like it's holding strong, so alright, let's try setting our dome pressure to 30 on the launch. Alright, bringing this back up and instantly at 30, holding 30, let off. Right back down through the ramp. 30 and holding strong. Right to 30. Beautiful. Alright. That's gonna work good. Let's check the data. Alright, this might be hard to see. This may be no good here. but I'm just gonna read it off to you. So flew up 32, 31, and 30 and held 30 strong. Then went down and went through the ramp. Held 30 strong. All right, that'll do. Before we were having issues where it wouldn't go to our commanded very fast, and it wouldn't go above a certain point either. So this will definitely do it. Very good. Okay, cool. So that is sorted. Good to go. All right, so the car is dialed and ready to go back to the track. Today is Friday. We wouldn't make it to the track tonight. There is a test and tune tomorrow night, Saturday, late night test and tune, but we aren't gonna be able to make it to that either because our windshield is still cracked. Now, I've got a hold of the people that are gonna be replacing it. They're gonna schedule to replace it this coming Wednesday. So possibly next weekend, we'll be going to the track. And we are going to be adding a lot more power to it. So the most we've put through it right now is 21 or 22 pounds of boost. Yeah, that's boogieing, but we missed our shift points because I was messing with them. I did a lot of math and figured out where I want the shift points, so we should gain back our shift points and peak torque through first gear, second gear, and then third is just third. If it runs out of RPM, we have problems. But we should be going and hitting it with 28 pounds, seeing what you'll do. That should be quite a bit of power from 22 pounds. We should be flying. I'm hoping that we can break into the 8s. We'll see if we can break through the 9s first. But if we do, it might just break into the 8s. I do not know. It might. And there's plenty more to play with. Like power wise, you could probably keep going, but you know, it just all depends on how happy the motor is. The motor seems pretty damn happy right now, so I'd like to keep it that way, but I also want to hit my goals, so we'll see. Alright guys, I made my first small batch of these hats, and they are going to sell quick. There's a very limited supply, and if you can't afford the current price, I totally understand. Reach out to me on Facebook, and I'll give you a $5 off discount, because I totally get it. You know, we've all been there, and what I'm going to do with the money that I get from selling these is I'm going to invest in a higher quality product. Alright guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Hopefully, next video, I do have something cool I'm going to be showing you guys, but I'm keeping it a secret until I can show you, until I have the part that I ordered. But hopefully, next time we go back to the track, we'll be swinging for the fences. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one.